This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. Join the session. Okay. So we'll start the today's sessions, that is GST. Today I'm going to teach theories. Okay, at last I am going to show you once again the cash journals. As few students has not attended the last class, means like it was on Thursday, right? So we'll be doing also. I'll just take a look on this. If anyone has any doubts with the cash journals postings or configurations, you can clear also today by 7 o'clock. Okay, so I'll teach GST today, that is the theory sections. Tomorrow we are going to do practical about GST. Clear, students? So I'm going to share the screen. Already I'm going to share one second. So all are able to see the screen. Unmute yourself and reply once if it is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm going to start with the taxation. What is that? Taxation in India. Okay. Taxation in India is a dual system. That means what? Both central and state. Both central government and state governments levy the taxes on supply of goods and services. So the Indian taxation system is broadly divided into two parts. One is direct tax, and everyone can make a notes on this. So the Indian taxation system broadly divided into two sections like direct taxes and indirect tax. So what are the direct tax here? These are the tax paid directly to the government by individuals or organization. They are based on the income or profit of the sender. Type direct tax. What are the types here? Income tax. Income tax means paid by individual HUF. HUF stands for Hindu Undivided Family, and companies on their incomes. So it is a direct tax. Corporate tax paid by the companies on their profit, and capital gains tax on profit. There is a one more tax is called property tax, that is called wealth tax. So gift tax I have not added, but you can do that also. Gift tax. Now the question is, what is gift tax? Okay, so if I'll give an example, just like you all are watching cricket match, right? It is maybe either IPL or one day match. Okay, so they are getting man of the match, man of the series. They are getting a prize. So that amount is also taxable. Okay, any type of gift you are getting, if it is in high cost, that also it is tax applicable on that. Okay, so you can make a note what is taxation in India, what are the direct tax, and then I'll tell you what are the indirect tax, all these things. Let the other student has to join the sessions. We'll start little more. HUF full form you can write students Hindu undivided family. Yeah. Next is, everyone done this? Have you make a note on this? So type your response in the chat box. So
Ma'am, you have
indirect
to write
tax, if
full.
you need to write
You have to write full or only the meaning.
meaning, you can write what are the direct tax. Shortly you can write income tax, gift tax, wealth tax. If this much you will write also enough. Capital
Okay.
gains tax on profit like sales, assets like properties, shares. Okay. Suppose you are purchasing a shares, that is also one your assets. No, that is on this also taxable. Basically, you write income tax, wealth tax, and gift tax. As I given example on gift tax. Next, I will discuss with the indirect taxes. You can merge some sentence also. You can write. So, wealth tax abolished in 2015. That is the year I have given. That time it is abolished. Okay. Next is indirect tax. So these are taxes collected by an intermediary like a seller from a consumer and pay to the government. So this concept have to understand, like if I'll give example on indirect tax, you can write purchase tax, entry tax, okay, and then what is that? Customs and import. Clear? So first you can write the definitions. VAT, VAT, excess duty, service tax. This all includes indirect tax. Now there is no separate indirect taxation. It is all conversions to the GST. So GST has implemented, I will come to that point. It is implemented on 1st of July 2017. First of July 2017. Okay, so we'll come to the next. So other indirect tax still applicable on purchase tax, entry tax, octroi. What do you mean by octroi charges? Octroi charges is nothing but the one type of entry tax. Now the question is, what is entry tax? Okay, entry tax is applicable when goods enter to the state from the other states. Okay, just like you are purchasing goods from the Maharashtra to Karnataka, so you need to pay entry tax. In Maharashtra state, we are, the people are calling as a octroi charges, but the meaning is same. Entry tax is also known as octroi charges in Maharashtra, but in other states, it is called as a entry tax. And customs and import, if you are doing export import business, like with a different country, then also this tax is applicable. And luxury tax means like car, okay, very luxurious product like buildings, properties, all those things, your luxury tax. That is your assets as well as luxury tax has to pay, which is very much costly products. So we need to give luxury tax for that. Now this all indirect taxations transform to the GST. So GST is a transformational tax reform. Okay? Transformational tax reform. Okay. Next one is tax type. So custom duty or import and export of goods, stamps duty on legal documents like property transactions. This you need not to write. Excise duty also an indirect tax. So, still applicable on specific goods like alcohol, petroleum products outside the GST, and motor vehicles tax on organization on the registrations of vehicles, property tax collected by municipal bodies. So, this is called also indirect tax. So, what are the tax administrations bodies? So, that is your CBDT, that means Central Board of Direct Tax. CBIC is Central Board of Indirect Tax and Customs. Just you have to take a look. You need not to write property tax. Already I discussed. So you have to write taxpayer categories. Like what are the taxpayer categories? Individual, Hindu undivided families, companies, firms. From here you need to write. This
That
is not required.
it was like too sore for me to understand anything.
Someone is talking. Mute yourself. Who is talking now?
Oh, no, stay away. No more red bites.
Hello. Someone is talking. So tax administration's
Wow.
bodies. Kirtana, mute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Tax administration's bodies. CBDT. This is called Central Board of Direct Tax, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. Okay. So taxpayers. You need to write taxpayers categories. Individuals, Hindu undivided families, companies, firms including LLPs, associations of persons, trust, local authorities. So these are the taxpayer categories. You can mention that who are the taxpayer categories, local authorities also it is there. Filing you need not to write students, that will be doing in Tali, so need not to write this. Only you can write taxpayer category. This is not required. So now I'll start with the GST. What is GST? How does it work? So GST stands for Goods and Services Tax. It's a comprehensive indirect tax levied on supply of goods and services. So it is applicable on goods as well as services. So GST is a dual system in India, like both central and state together, the levy of tax on supply of goods and services. So GST is designed to bring all indirect taxes under one umbrella and to create a single unified market. So what is a single unified market? Means there is no different tax, no differentiation in the taxations by state wise. Like if I purchase one laptop in Karnataka, whatever tax, what is the price will be there? In that 18% GST is applicable. If I am buying in Tamil Nadu also, the same tax rate has to be applicable. So there is a common unified tax rate. Okay, and tax on tax has been removed. That means what? There is no double taxation. One time you have to pay the tax. It is a gain from the manufacturer to the consumer. Okay, what do you mean by manufacturer, students? What do we mean by manufacturer? Hmm? Tell me, what do you mean by manufacturer? Type in the chat box.
Ma'am, manufacturer is someone who makes a product out of raw material.
Yes, yes. Who is manufacturing the product? Acha, what do you mean by wholesaler and retailer? These are called distributors, right? So consumer means nothing but the customer. Wow, person who makes goods. Okay, what type of goods? Like it can manufacture anything, like production. Those who are doing productions. Okay, that is called manufacturing. Okay, I'll ask you a few questions here. Are you ready? Today we'll do some quiz contest also. I'll be asking you a question and answer. Are you ready for that? Type, put a thumbs up if you are ready. Whatever we have done till today, we'll revise once. Okay, and we have a lot of hours. Okay, so we can do that. Even I'm going to show you once again cash journals, those who have missed that particular class. And do not miss the GST class this full week. There is no holiday. Full classes will be there till Friday and will be complete the GST with everyone. Okay, so no one should have a doubt with GST. It's the last and big topic for the SAP FI. Okay, so let's start with this. GST stands for Goods and Service Tax. It's a comprehensive indirect tax levy on supply of goods and services. So GST is designed to bring all indirect taxations under the umbrella and to create a single unified market. That's what I told. So for all the states, the tax rate will be the same. Okay. Little bit I'll give you introductions to the key features of GST. So have you noted down the definition of GST? Everyone has done this?
No, ma'am. Writing.
Okay. Right, no issues. Adams, you're right. So then we'll do discuss features. Even I'll show the configurations part. Today, little bit we'll start with the software. Not fully, but few things I'll tell you. You can how to enable, how to go to the tax on sales and purchase. Little bit tax procedure we can do that. I have seen in the group someone has done cash journal postings. Receipt posting has done, but I think payment she has to do. Something I saw, I don't know, Humera or someone. I'll just check it out. Today I saw that. One second, I'll see. Humera has sent this that cash journal postings here. Humera, you have done with the cash receipt, but you have not done cash payment. You can do the cash payment as it is same. It's the opposite of that. So we'll get the closing balance there. Yeah. I have seen all of your assignment students. Don't think that I have not checked. But once I don't know who is the student. One student little mistakes in the one assignment is there. I'll just tell before ending this batch. Okay. Then before ending the sessions today, I'll just tell you that I have seen now, but I wanted to tell, but it was holiday, so I don't want to tell because all students will be in holiday mode. So anyhow, in the holidays you have done the assignments. That is very goodness. I'm happy for that you have done with the holidays also. Somewhere little someone has missed out. I have checked that. This is what is the questions? It was at posting periods. I have asked about the fiscal year and posting periods. I don't know the student name, but she has mentioned as a 12 general normal posting periods. Okay, but 12 posting periods and 4 special period that she has forgot to explain. Means she forgot to mention that. Total we have a 16 posting periods. So when the online exams it will ask you, please reply. There will be 12 plus 4, 16 posting period. It's not a 12. 12 is normal plus 4. That is 16 posting period. One mistake, silly mistakes has done by one student. I have just yesterday checked out all the assignments, so I found out that I wanted to mention that, but I was catch up with the somewhat. I was busy, so I could not reply. So today I am telling. So do not forget, we have a 16 posting periods according to the Indian Accounting Standard. And Indian Accounting Standard that is the first chapter to 31st March, and that is V3. You do not select. You should not select V9 or V6. Not like that. We have V3. Okay. Posting period. Someone has done little mistakes. Other things, all assignments are correct. Not an issue. So who has done? Please check your assignments and rectify that. I did not remember the name, but I have seen that answers. Okay. Next we'll see key features of GST. And to this Friday also I'm giving you some assignment related to accounts payable, accounts receivable, cash journals, and GST. That is for next week. Few questions like 10 questions I'll be giving you. So next is destination based tax. What is that? GST is collected at the point of consumptions, not at the point of origin. Try to understand. It is the tax collected at the point of consumptions. So the state where the goods and service tax are consumed gets revenue. Clear. So government are getting more revenue from the indirect tax. That is the meaning of that. It's a destination based tax. Multi-stage tax, what is that? It is levied in you know to write this, just you can read once. It is levied at every stage of the production process, but it is meant to be refunded to all parties in the chain except the final consumer. So what is the meaning of that? See, now manufacturer has manufacturing some goods. When he is going to sell to the product to the wholesaler, he has to pay the tax. So GST is applicable purchase as well as sales. So from the manufacturer to the consumer, everyone has to pay one time tax. Clear, students? So a retailer has to pay one-time tax, manufacturer has to pay one-time tax, wholesaler has to pay one-time tax, and even consumer, the person who is buying the products also have to pay the tax. How? You can ask me, ma'am, how we are paying the tax? You can see any invoice bill, tax invoice. When you are going to the market, indirectly you are paying tax to the government. Have you sent in any bill? Suppose you are buying a one lunch box, okay, and one water bottle you are buying. Anything you school, college bag, anything you are buying. So in that case, they will give you a bill. So in that bill, have you noticed that CGST and CGST and SGST is applicable? Who and all observe that thing? Can you tell me? Type yes, those who have observed that in the bill CGST and SGST will be there. Type 1 if you have seen. Okay, Ankita has told yes. Okay. Any bill, you go to the any markets, any shopping centers, you will get to know that. Clear? So that is called your, means indirectly you are also paying. So they will suppose product price is 1000, 9% CGST and 9% SGST. So total is suppose 180 it will be there. So you are getting the 1800 you are paying for the source, or else 1180 you are paying. So 180 is your, what is that, tax. So it will include to the main product values, means price of this product. So multi-tax GST eliminate cascading tax effects. So what is that? Before GST, there were multiple taxes like VAT, excise, service tax, which often leads to a tax on tax. Yeah. So GST removes that by providing input tax credit. Now I want to explain this particular sentence. Eliminate of cascading effect, tax effects. What does it mean by? Before, what was there, students? Like, if you are buying a product from the other states, okay, now you are staying in Karnataka, you are purchasing goods from, let's take Maharashtra or from Tamil Nadu. Then what we need to pay? You have to pay purchase tax. You have to pay input VAT. You have to pay this one, if from other countries, customs and import. Likewise, tax on tax, anti tax also. So tax on tax, it will include the product price will be quite high. Okay, if the product price is 1000, you are paying 1500 or 700 like that, because more taxations will be adding to the value of the product. But nowadays, what will happen? This all included into one tax, that is called GST, and the tax percentage also reduced. So suppose 9%, 18% GST means hardly CGST 9%, SGST 9%. If it is a 28% product, then it will be like 14% CGST, 14% SGST. If you are purchasing from other states, you have to pay IGST, that is at one shot 28%. So tax on tax has been removed. So that is called eliminates cascading tax effects. Here, so one tax, one nation, one market. That means what? Replaces many states and central tax to create a single taxation structure. So this is, we can say, slogan like one tax, one nation, one market. No differentiation in the tax structure. If you are changing with a different state wise, it is not different. Yeah, that is the meaning of that. You can just write the points, headings, and all. It's enough. Next is type of GST in India. Please note down. This is quite important. You should write, because in SAP we are going to implement this. Please write the students, that is types of GST in India. CGST, Central Goods and Services Tax. Okay, tax collected by the central government. SGST is State Goods and Services Tax collected by the state governments. IGST, Integrated Goods and Services Tax, applied on interstate transactions collected by the central government and shared with the states. Please make a note, this is quite important for everyone, because we are going to create this taxation in SAP. Anyone has any doubts here? Anyone has any doubts? Okay, so make a note, what are the types of GST in India? And you can write one example. One second, I will just scroll up. Okay, this example also you can write, students. So for just this example I have given to you, let's say a manufacturer sells a products to a wholesaler for rupees 100. I have given 1000, but it is 100, and GST is 18%. So what is that? The manufacturer charges 118 for what? So 100 plus 18% GST. The wholesaler can claim credit for 18 rupees when they sell it for further. That is called 180. So total product price you need to pay 180. It is 9%, 9%, so 18. So you can write this example also. An objective of GST: simple the tax structures, eliminate cascading, tax on tax has been removed, increase compliance and transparency, boost revenue for the government, create a unified national market. These are the objectives of GST, or we can say advantages of GST. This all you can write. Once it is done, let me know on this. Done for this? Simplifying the tax structures, eliminate cascading tax on tax, increase compliance and transparency, boost revenue for the government, create a unified national market. Okay, next I'm going to do structure of GST. Completed students, objective of GST. Have you done with that?
I'm
Those who have
done with
done, put response.
objectives we need to write.
Okay, right. Then I'll tell you structure of GST. Then little bit determination I'll explain. Done, students. Next is structure of GST. Write down this. So, what is the structure of GST? GST is intra-state supply. CGST stands for Central Goods and Services Tax. I will mention here. So, CGST is the intra-state supply. This is, I'll just mention central government. But what is the full form of CGST? I'll just use tab key for this. One second. CGST, here I'll mention ours. Central Goods and Services Tax. Okay, so this is interstate supplies. And this is stands for uh, stands for State Goods and Services Tax. This is also interstate state government. IGST stands for Integrated Tax. Integrated Goods and Services Tax. Clear? So that is the things. So this is interchange supplier or import or export. This is for central government shared with state governments. Please make a note on this. So UTGST stands for Union Territory Tax. What is that? Union Territory. Union Territory GST. You can write this. So UTGST for Union Territory GST, it is Union Territories and levied by Union Territories government. This is very important things you can do. And I'll tell you one more thing. The determination of GST means if the person is staying in Karnataka and supplying goods in same place, same state, Karnataka only. Like take an example of Bangalore to Mysore. So it is the within the state of Karnataka. The charge of tax will be CGST and SGST. Okay. If the person is staying is in Karnataka and supplying goods to the Tamil Nadu, then the charge of tax will be interstate. That is only IGST. So here we have one GST calculations. Make a note on this. And CGST 9% 90, SGST 90, total GST is 180. So final price is 1180. You can do this example. Let's say you buy a product worth rupees 1000 in Delhi. So 9% CGST, 9% SGST. So total is 180 and it is included with the main price of the product and it will chargeable as a 1180. For interstate purchase Delhi to Maharashtra, IGST directly it will be 18%, 180, no CGST and SGST. Please make a note also of this one. This is the GST structure. This is the example of GST calculations. Completed, students? Anyone has any doubts? Anyone has any doubts? So, are you understanding? What about other students? Okay. Aditi has not joined in the class today. Aditi? Ananya is there. Abhinay, Babita, Disha, Aditya is not there. Okay. No issues. Everyone understood? So we'll continue the next. So this is the types of GST rates. So category GST rates, essential item food grains 0%. Just like if I'll tell you milk, okay. But if you have a packet milk, like how you are buying Nandini milk and all, so that is GST applicable actually. The open milk which you are taking from farm, so it will not be GST. Mass consumption goods like tea, sugar is 5%. Even medicine product also 5%. Standard goods and services is 12% to 18%. Luxury goods, just like costly items, that will be 28% plus cess. Bullion jewelry is 3%, students. Bullion jewelry. So what is that? 3%. Then cess is an additional tax on luxury and seen goods like tobacco, okay, and drinks and all. It will be there. Alcoholic liquor, that is all. Cess also will be there. You can add one more, that is 3% is for bullion jewelry. Gold, silvers, all those things, 3%. Clear? Done? Taxes subsumed under GST. So now what are the taxations subsumed under GST? In the central tax, state tax, central excise duty, VAT under sales, service tax, luxury tax, countervailing duty, that is entertainment tax, special additional duty, entry tax, central surcharge and sales, purchase tax, all these taxations comes under GST now. This is under central and this is under states. This you don't write, students. This is right now it is not there. You can delete this particular things. After this, I'm going to show you little bit configurations part of GST. These are later on. This is not that much required for you. Next, I'll tell you how to navigations for the GST. So SAP Easy Access, accounting, financial accounting. From this you need to write general ledger, tax on sales or purchase. So this is for GST configurations. So from here you can write basic navigations path in SAP GUI. You can access GST related configurations and transactions through the following SAP Easy Access menu. So I'm going to do from this. From here we can write SAP Easy Access accounting. So this is you have to go to SPR actually, not this. You can do direct configurations, but I don't want to show you this one. You can write this particular path. 1 second. Hmm. This path you can write, students. SPRO, SAP reference ING, financial accounting. I will show you in the software. It will be better for you. We will see in the software, students.
Ma'am, we'll write that first.
No, I'll show the software so you can write from the there. Okay? Because what are the theories that are required that I have given you for the exams, whatever theories is required. Now we'll do the navigations path on the softwares. I'll tell you step by step. You can note down that. Wait, I'll tell you this how to open. Open the software. Go to the SAP Easy Access screen. Resume this virtual machine. Okay, here you type SPRO, students, you write your SPRO, SAP reference IMG, okay, Financial accounting new. Financial accounting global settings new. Here we can see tax on sales or purchases. You can write the past students. Financial accounting new. Financial accounting global settings new. So next week we'll do revision class students. This week GST will do. Next week revision, question answers, quiz, that and all we are doing. That means 25th I'll be doing revisions. Then 28 and 29 because 26th and 27th will be holiday for Gauri Ganesha. And 28 I'll be send you some questions answers. You will be doing and you can send in the class itself. Will do. And 29th, if any doubt session is there, if you have any doubts, we will clarify. And I think that is the final day. We can conduct the test and all. I think so. Will be 29th, maybe the test day. So 25th, I'll do revisions. 25th and 28th. 28th is the doubt sessions. I think 29th you'll get to know by next week when will be the exams. I think it will be on 29th. Okay, so this week I'll be teaching you GST and cash journals also I'll be showing you once again. Yeah. So tax on sales or purchases. Have you noted down the path, students? So put your response. If you have done, we are going to enter this. Okay. What about others? Okay, 3 to 5 answers. What about others? Aditi has joined. Aditi, you have joined right now. Hello. Aditi, unmute yourself.
I was there in the class, ma'am.
Okay. So you have attended all the classes what I have seen that in attendance. So no issues. Any doubts is there? You can just ask me. Okay. So let's see. Do not leave the class because still class will be there till 7:30. Okay. If you leave, you will be the loser. So don't do that. And next is I'm going to show you here tax on sales or purchases. Click on this basic settings. So tax on sales or purchase, basic settings. Then you have to click on this check calculations procedure. Another 5 minutes will do and I'll show you for other students, those who have missed out the last classes or not understood the cash journals, I'll show you once again. The check calculations procedure. Have you done this check calculations procedure? Click on this and you will get one more activity screen that is called you have to click on define conditions type. Define conditions type. Students, I want to ask you one question. If you are all are agreed, you just tell me. Cash journals will be doing today or we will do on after GST. Give me your response. So we will do in that way. Type in chat box.
Ma'am, what did you ask?
We have started GST. Okay. So it will take another 1 or 2 days. After this, we'll do once again revisions on cash journals or we'll be doing today. So Humera has after GST. Okay, because we started this topic. We will finish this, then we can start once again cash journals
Otherwise, if you want, you can do it today only, ma'am.
today. But I can just show you the procedure because it is an existing company, it has done. I'll show you once, not an issues. Okay, because
Ma'am,
GST is
complete
quite
this
long in that
GST
process.
and
No, I want like vote, which is the majority. I'll take that one only. How many students is telling that after GST? Put thumbs up. I'll take majority only. Okay. So after GST will do. See, we have sufficient time, students. Aram say we can do one more. We'll create one companies we can do there on cash journals. But little bit I'll show you today. Full things I will be telling you on this week last. That is on Friday. Clear? No issues. I got the response, but still some students as doubt miss will be taking into consideration that also. Here, now see, we need to click on define conditions type. Double click on this. Just two steps I will show you today. Define conditions type. It's getting slow little. Okay, so what the screen you are getting? Change view conditions, right? Conditions type. So we need to click on new entries. You understood? After check calculations procedure, you need to double click on create conditions type. Then you have to click on new entries. Okay. Once you click on new entries, so conditions type I'm giving. What is our company? IN25. Which company we are using, students? I think I'll take NGIC. Our company is IN25, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I am taking N range. Now you can ask me why I have select NGIC. NGIC means my company is starting with I letters, but I don't want to use I. So I'm taking first letter as a name N. So you can take what company, suppose you are using Alpha company, you can take AGIC. But GIC means G stands for goods and services tax. I stands for input because it is applicable to purchase input tax, and C stands for central tax. So what I need to do, I and P. So please make a note. It's quite interesting. So central GST. So input central GST. You need to type like this. Conditions type. So conditions type is taxes. Calculations type is A for percentage. Category is D. So you can see here taxes. Please make a note, then I'll go to the access sequence. Completely you right. Access sequence is what? If I click on this, MWST students, that is called tax classification. Okay. After this, you need to click on save. So Infotech company 25. Clear? Please make a note. What is displaying now? Input central GST. Then conditions class is D for taxes. Calculations type A for percentage. Conditions category D for taxes. And access sequence is MWST, which stands for tax classification. Once you save, it will display all the full form. Means what is the meaning of that? It will display. Other data you need not to fill here. Completed? Every student's done this? So next is again new entries. NGIS. So this is input state GST. Input state, sorry, GST. Sorry. This is your percentage. D for taxes. MWST. Completed, students? Then you save this. Okay, done. So again you go back to this, you can save and back once again, then click on new entries. So NGII, what is that? Input interstate GST. What else to do? Input interstate GST. Okay. So here we need to click conditions class taxes. Calculations type A for percentage. Okay, conditions category is D for taxes. And this is same as it is MWST. Please make a note on this. NGII, that is input interstate GST. Here. So next one is again new entries. So NGOC. This is for out. This is for sales actually. Out central GST. So out central GST. Clear? So here we have a condition class is taxes. This is A for percentage, D for tax. Clear? This is MWST. Completed, students? Huh?
Doing, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, so click on save. Next is likewise we need to create new entries NGOS. Then this is out. We have created two times. No, we have not created two times. No, it is doing one out state GST. Why it is showing two times? Okay, outstate GST. So like this you can say. So outstate GST. Then I will do last one NGOI. Two times it is displaying. I don't know why. Okay, so I have views no, so only it is displaying. I have given space for this. So this is interstate GST. Out interstate GST. This is taxes. This is percentage. This is tax. This is MWST. So done. That's all. We'll do this much today, and I will show you a little bit for few minutes cash journals. Okay. So tax procedure will be doing in the next class. This is simple only. I can show you now. Define tax procedure, but it is quite longer because we need to do accounting keys. Then we can come to the assign country to calculations procedure. So this I will be teaching in the tomorrow's class. Now I'll stop it here, and I'm going to show you what is the cash journals. Who can tell me what is the path for cash journals? What is the path for cash journal students? Cash journals is used for cash receipt and cash payment. Okay, that is called cash inflow and outflow. Clear? So what we need to do? Anyone can tell me what is the path for this? Hmm? Unmute yourself and tell me.
SPRO, SAP reference,
Okay. Then
financial accounting,
okay, SPR financial accounting. Then
general ledger accounting,
okay.
business transaction,
Then cash journal.
cash journal, create
Okay.
GL account.
Click on this. Again, we need to click on cash journals, right? Then next step, what is that? You have to click on this. Now, first what we need to do students, create GL account for cash journals. So we have to create petty cash account under what we need to do. We have created here, see this, we have created this petty cash account. I am going to display this. So we have to create first GLs, assets, It will be under balance sheets. Short text is petty cash account. GL account, long text is petty cash accounts. We have to go to the control data, INR, posting date. Then create bank interest is G001. Clear? G001. But we need to click on this post automatically only. Clear? Post automatically only. After this, you need to click on save. So what is the next step? Yes, Amrin Fatima has joined today. Amrin Fatima has joined. Okay, answer me. What is the next step? Who will answer me today? If you'll answer, I will show you. Varun, have you attended last classes? Last class you have attended, Varun? No. Okay. So who has attended? Humera, Kushi, Disha. No one has attended last class. So I will show you, no issues. So define document, define number ranges. You need not to click this first, second and third options. You have to click on define number ranges intervals for cash journal document. Okay, you need to click, give the company code 25, and you have to click on change intervals. Already I have done, so I'm going to show you intervals. So what is the document number range? You have to give 01. From account I have given 1600 to 2600. How to do this? If you go to the change intervals, you go to the intervals, here you will give 01, and here any number, suppose you are giving 2300 to 3300, like this you give and click on insert. Okay, so as it is done, I'm not going to do any changes here. Got it? So those who want to write, you can write in the display intervals, or you can take a screenshot of this number, from number to number. Today I am showing you shortly in a few minutes, but when we'll do revisions, that time I'll tell you that. Okay, so that's all. Next, so set up cash journal. So click on this, and we need to click on position. So company code, you should not give IN25. You should give 0001. Okay, so you will get this on the top, 0005. Next, you have to click on this and click on copy as. Once you click on copy as, you can see the recordings, last class recordings will be there. So here I have given IN25. Cash journals, I'll give here INCZ I have given. This is my petty cash account which I have created, which is my petty cash account that we need to give. This is INR. It is sometimes it will display as a euro. So please change to the currency symbol. You can go to this and you can choose the INR. Okay, INR. Then other things remain same. Click on save. But I have already done. I'm not going to save. Clear? So next is you can click one more time save, then create, change, delete business transactions. This is one important point. Those who have missed out the class, please write this. What is the business transactions type? So please make a note. C for receipt from bank account. B for payment to bank account. R for revenue. E for expenses. D for customer posting. K for vendor posting. Those who have missed the last Thursday class, please make a note. What are the business transactions type? Completed, students? Have you noted down those who have missed the last class? Okay, so here we have to give company code. I will show you what we have done last class. So IN25, you can select, you can see this we have done on Thursday class. So you have to give company code. Transactions you don't do anything. So business type, so C you have to select. So GL account, it is for ICICI Bank. This is cash receipt from them. If you want, you can take a screenshot. If you are attending in the mobile, you can take a screenshot, or if you are attending in the systems, you can take a picture of this. So IN25, this is B for cash payment to bank. This is also ICICI Bank account. IN25 R is for like cash sales. This is our sales account. IN25 E for expenses. This is your paid expenses. This is like rent paid. And this is cash receipt from customers. This is for cash payment to vendors. So you need not to give GL accounts here. You can take a screenshot of this. You need to fill in that way. No, little more. Finished? Okay, cash payment to vendors. So after this, you need to save. Okay. So next is set up print parameters for cash journal. Click on this. You have to click on positions 0001. Give the company code and select this. You have to click on copy as, and you need to change this with the company code. That's all. Other things you need not to change, students. Like this, you need to do that. And you have to click on enter save. Okay, so that's all. So this is all set of cash journals. Next, after finishing this, you have to go to the slash n. Okay, this till this any doubts? Those who have missed out the class, you have understood. So we'll wind up here today, and we'll be continuing tomorrow's class. Till this postings of cash journals, I'll show tomorrow, and we'll continue with the GST part. GST configurations will continue, and we'll do postings this week only. Clear? Any doubts in the today's session, students? Unmute yourself and response, or else put your thumbs up if you have understood. Okay, so that's all for the day, students. Connect with the same link tomorrow 6 p.m. Okay, bye bye.